Hey guys, welcome back. Just a few things to show you. I cut off the exhaust that was here. There was that old inboard exhaust thing here. It was a real pain in the ass, and it was nasty because it was full of all this like burned exhaust soot. But I had to cut it off because this is where we're going to put the kicker mount. Get a nice kicker mount so we can get a trolling motor in here. Will be nice because you don't always want to run the jet when we're just putting around. Also, I was going to show you. I had to cut it off into like about 1,000,000 pieces. It was no fun at all, and ended up with like 1,000,000 pounds of aluminum dust, just kind of like all over the place. Anyway, other big news is that the windshield framing is done. So it's all tacked up anyways. So you can see here, these guys will be the dash. Obviously the driver's dash. We'll put a glove box in here. Side window, pass through to the front. We'll build a door for that. And getting ready to do some seat mounts. So that's what's going on here. Next thing will be to frame in the back and put the kind of pickup bed flat back in it that I was planning. So I'll show you that as we go. And also got a nibbler for the sheet metal, so we'll get that started to get cut out so we can mount the steering wheel in. So it's coming along pretty quick. Hoping to have it in the water by the end of the week, so I will show you as we progress. Alright, so we got the boat out. I'm going to pressure wash it. Just kind of get some of the mung off. So I've installed a drain plug here. One of those plugs. And yeah, just trying to get some of the crap out before we start installing all the electrical and everything. So stay tuned for that. Oh, I got some aluminum cleaner to take off the oxide on the outside. I'll show you guys that. It's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, here we are after pressure washing. Probably doesn't look any different, but it's as clean as it's been in a long friggin' time. So next we're going to break out the sulfuric acid or aluminum cleaner and spray everything down, see how that goes. Alright, yeah, it's looking pretty good after that aluminum cleaner. Really brightened it up. Like I said, it kind of puts a dull white. It's brighter, but it's actually whiter. So if you care, you can come back and hit it with some WD-40 and sandpaper and stuff. But I think most of this is going to get covered over by deck and siding and everything. So maybe whatever's left once we're done, we'll think about polishing. Looks like there was some spray paint here. You couldn't actually see that before I did the brightener. Even maybe they just put some clear on it or something. But now that it's brightened, like that's the difference. That was basically invisible before. So there's your before and after. You can see some places where we didn't quite get on here, but yeah, it really makes a big difference. Yeah, like so, untreated, treated kind of thing. Yeah, pretty good stuff. So yeah, back into the shop now for more welding and drill the hole for the bilge pump back here. And yeah, you might see we got the kicker bracket on here now, so that's looking really good. Be able to put the little kicker there. So cool. All right, onward and upward. Okay, back in the shop again with a clean boat. What we're working on here, get the dash fabricated here. So all this is just like a piece of 24-inch wide. We bent into sort of this profile on the metal brake here, and basically that's going to go in here and sit sort of like that. So bent, and then that'll form the front piece there, but I gotta kind of trim it to fit around these top bars, so working on that right now. And then this sheet here will get bent up for the next like the passenger side dash, so hopefully we'll show you guys that. And I've also been working on this throttle control assembly. So what this is here, which is another piece of sheet that I've bent up, bolted it into this old Mercury Mariner control box. Had to like fabric cobble a cable out of 2 other cables because it was seized to make it work. Anyways, this doesn't sit on here like this. It's gonna get welded in here kind of under the gunnel and those angles all match so that you can just weld it down there, and then it'll sit flush against this back brace here. So just for the time being, hanging out there, and then working on the seat brackets. I'll show you guys that in a second after we get those bolted in. But yeah, hopefully after we get the dash, we'll put in the new steering control box as well, and get the outboard remounted. As I said, I'm hoping to do a quick lake test again this weekend, so should be pretty cool. I will show you that when we get there. Okay, quick update. I've welded in this back brace to sort of support the transom and the motor. I'm gonna put some plate on here to walk on afterwards. Getting ready to weld in all of these stringers for the deck back here. A few more things. I've sort of tacked in a little battery box here to support 2 batteries. So I'm going to fully weld that, put some tabs down to strap it down. And then also here, you probably can't see too well, but this is just a little box I fabbed up and tacked together for the bilge pump. I'm really paranoid about the float switch getting something stuck on top of it, so I'm just going to encase the pump and the switch in a little box, and that fits down in here. So that's sort of the low point of the boat right there. So we'll pump out that water through the little hole here. Yeah, so it's all going together. Oh, and then last we got the seats here. Just about to tack these in. You can see my super overly complicated seat rails and stuff. So yeah, tacking the seats and then tacking this control box here, which we've got clamped on. Finish welding all the dash, and then bolt the motor on, take it out of the lake, see how that goes. Alright, I will show you once everything gets strapped on. Okay, I just got done bending up a second dash piece here for the passenger side, so that's just a mirror image of this one. And then the seats are fully welded in. Shot of some of those welds. Yeah, so that's all in there, and then also we've got the throttle all fully welded in and stuff too, so that's looking good. And then we got our whole back transom reinforcement all done, so that should not have no flex now. And I got 2 of the stringers in, the ones that we need for the reinforcement, do the ones later. I got the battery mount finished up for the dual battery. Got the bilge pump assembly all in, ready to go, wire up to the battery. So all that's left to do now is tack on the dashes and hook up the steering wheel and throw the motor back on. Then we're good to go. Hey guys, it is about 2:30 in the morning on Friday night. Been working on the boat pretty much non-stop for 3 days or so now. Going for a water test tomorrow morning about 9 a.m. so I have to call it a night now. Got the jet motor mounted up here. Give you a look. Had to drop down the foot an inch because I was getting some cavitation before, so gonna see how it fires there. So yeah, I got that all mounted up, and then obviously got the kicker on the kicker bracket as well. So worst case scenario, if this thing blows up, this is like brand new, so it should get us home, albeit very slowly at rolling speed. And yeah, I got the one battery in now, other one's just over there charging right now. So we'll bolt it in and use this for starter, hook up the bilge pump to the second battery. I have switches and everything, but yeah, and I got the bilge plumbed in, got the steering on here as well with the new steering cable, and then that goes over the steering wheel. So steering wheel on the dash, still tons to do, like no electricals. I got switches to put in, got a fish finder I just got, gonna go up there, speedometer, lights, all kinds of bullshit. So yeah, but just getting ready for, like I said, go for a quick water test tomorrow morning. make sure we're not getting cavitation at this pump height, make sure there's no more leaks now, and test out the kicker mount, that sort of stuff, plus just itching to get out on the water, to be honest. Yeah, then when we get back, we'll do windows, decking, foam, all the other accoutrements, and yeah, it's coming together. So I'll wrap it up here. Actually, I might stick in a quick clip from the lake tomorrow if I get one. If not, I'll see you in the next video for all that bullshit. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, we are out on the lake water testing up a tiny little canal. So far so good. Stave Lake again. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Hey guys, here we are at Tiki Town. Little beach here on Stave Lake. Pretty cool. And yeah, get the boat in the water. Looking fine, couple fat sucks. Hopefully make it back. Burns a lot more gas than I thought. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so far everything's good. I hooked the steering up backwards, so that was interesting, getting off the boat ramp with backwards steering. But fixed that, and she's doing great. So yeah, wrap it up here. Thanks.